When is that one time that you had to turn to the dark side? I never thought I'd become the villain in someone else's story, but my former best friend David pushed me past my breaking point. We'd been inseparable since middle school, roommates through college, and even started our tech company together. Equal partners, equal investment, equal dream. At least that's what I believed for 8 years. The first red flag appeared during a client meeting when David interrupted me repeatedly, taking credit for my coding solutions. I brushed it off as excitement. The second warning came when he forgot to include me in an investor dinner. The third was finding him secretly meeting with our biggest client at 3 in the afternoon when he claimed to be at a doctor's appointment. Still, I trusted him. We had history. Then came the betrayal that shattered everything. I discovered David had been systematically moving our intellectual property into a separate LLC registered solely in his name. Code I had written, algorithms I had developed, client relationships I had nurtured, all being quietly transferred away from our joint company. The final revelation came on a rainy Thursday evening when I accidentally received an email meant for our attorney outlining his plan to force me out completely. The document detailed how he would claim I was incompetent, misappropriating funds, and violating our partnership agreement. He even included fabricated evidence and planned to present it at our board meeting the following Monday. I sat staring at my computer screen for hours, physically sick from the betrayal. This was the person who stood beside me at my father's funeral, who loaned me rent money during our broke college days, who was supposed to be my brother in all but blood. That night, something inside me hardened. A cold, calculating part of my brain took control, and I started planning methodically. I meticulously secured irrefutable evidence. Second, I met with our top clients, showed proof of David's betrayal, and secured immediate contract freezes. Third, I briefed our angel investor with cold facts inciting her immediate support. I explained every misstep succinctly, leaving no doubt about David's duplicity. Facts shown, so true. By Sunday night, I had secured her full support and a separate emergency meeting with the board scheduled 1 hour before David's planned coup. Fourth, I contacted the 4 developers on our team who I knew were loyal to me. I showed them how their work was being stolen too, and secured their promises to stand with me. The most ruthless move came last. I found David's personal cloud storage password in our shared password manager, and discovered he'd been embezzling company funds to pay for his gambling addiction. Detailed records of transfers, casino trips disguised as business expenses, and nearly $80,000 missing from our operating account. Monday morning arrived. David walked into the boardroom with a confident smile that vanished when he saw the investor already seated beside me. The meeting I called exposed everything: his theft, his lies, his betrayal. The evidence was overwhelming and meticulously organized. He tried denying, then deflecting, then begging. By afternoon, he was escorted from the building by security, his ownership stripped completely by emergency board action. The company that bears both our names now belongs solely to me. His reputation in our industry is destroyed. His girlfriend left him when the gambling addiction came to light. Last I heard, he's living with his parents in another state. Sometimes I feel a twinge of guilt for how thoroughly I destroyed him. We had 15 years of friendship before it all imploded. But then I remember how calculated his betrayal was, how he planned to take everything I had built, how he would have left me with nothing. Sometimes protecting what you've created means becoming someone darker than you ever imagined possible. Sometimes the line between justice and vengeance becomes impossible to see. And sometimes, just sometimes, the dark side feels justified.